What's good? Welcome to another F.O.E. Today we're going to talk about AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, my sister, my genetics, from the part of this country that I'm from my culture. I should have a lot of things in common with this lady. But as you guys can guess, I don't. Now my disconnect comes from how ineffective this lady is and how she hurts us. But I don't even want to get into that because we already know that's what I think. But let's make the comparisons with her and Che Guevara. Che Guevara was a fucking idiot, realistically. Now, why do I say idiot when this man was a doctor and great at fighting? Only because you're good at one thing doesn't make you good at the other. Usually, people that are good at what he's good at, doctors and fighters, don't make good politicians. And when he tried to set in politics, everything he spoke about politics was bullshit. Everything he ever said about politics was bullshit. And it's the same things that are still repeated this day. And no one repeats it better than AOC. Now, let's go one by one. I'm only going to give you guys a couple because I'm not going to sit here and bore you guys for too long. So peep this, right? Universal healthcare. Universal healthcare. When this guy was a doctor, he was talking about universal healthcare. Maybe he didn't want money. But it's okay what you want. You can't dictate what other people want. Let me just end it quick. Beachfront properties. Could we fit every person in America? Could we give every person in America a beachfront home? Could we? Now the answer for that is no. There's no way. You know why that is? Because there's not enough fucking beachfront home properties to go around. So we can go socialist, we can go communist, we can spike the dollar, we cannot pay the doctors, we can force the doctors. The problem will still fucking remain, and not enough fucking doctors to go around, not enough beachfront home properties to go around. That's the first one. These are things that are easily debunked when you just sit around and think a little bit. But I'm not gonna give myself that much credit because words are very powerful. So when people present you the alternative, you naturally go that way because it sounds better. So I was a full-fledged communist for a very, very long time. Now this is another one that she espoused, the Green New Deal. Now Che Guevara didn't call it the Green New Deal, but Che Guevara wanted a world economy. Che Guevara wanted a world communism. But Che Guevara didn't speak too much about economics because he didn't know shit about economics. But he was wise enough to shut the fuck up about it. He spoke about communism and against capitalism and imperialism, but it was all very poetic. It wasn't really policies or ideas. He was just a poet with a gun. Che Guevara was. And this bitch is a fucking poet with a goddamn iPhone. So the Green New Deal is basically a world economy. Getting rid of gasoline. In less than 10 years. I'm not making this up, man. I don't have references. I'm not good at this shit, and I don't want to be good at this shit. If you're interested, go fucking Google what is the Green New Deal and go fucking read it. Alright? She wanted to get rid of gasoline in the next 10 years. Redo our buildings so they're plant-friendly. Stop airplanes. 1 car per family. People not eating meat. I mean, I can keep going. This bitch is retarded. Now, Che Guevara wasn't not retarded, but Che Guevara's ideas were going to equal the same fucking thing. World War III and global collapse. He left Cuba as an example. Another one that she wanted, which he also wanted, was free education. Free public schools. Now, I know that free education is good. Education is good, right? Everybody should be educated for free. But I don't understand what she means by fully funded public schools. I grew up in Perth Amboy, New Jersey, and you guys can fact check this. When I was in that school district, which was the early 90s to the late 90s, we were, if not the most funded school in Jersey, one of the most funded schools in Jersey. I don't mean schools, I mean our district, the Perth Amboy school systems. We had a computer per student in that fucking school. When you went to school, you had a computer in your desk. And if you didn't, they were in the back. Not a lot of people could say that. We had like we had 2 different weight rooms. We had 2 different football fields. We had a soccer field. Man, we have a sailing team. Amboy is 4 miles radius, and there's DDPs, Trinitarios, Land Kings, Crips, Nietas, AIC, Bloods. Did I say Bloods already? Plus all the clicks upon clicks upon clicks upon clicks that guys make up. Scary place to grow up, really. If you didn't stay in your house and you wanted to venture out, you was eventually gonna get beat up at Amboy. If you ventured out enough, and fuck getting beat up, motherfuckers died. My best friend died. 3 of my friends died. Throwing fucking money at those problems don't solve anything. Again, a destructive, stupid person. Just like Che Guevara. Yeah, you educated Cuba. You educated Cuba, but how did that help the Cubans out? I mean, and is that really education? You kind of brainwash them a little bit, and then when they get to this country, they don't even know how to work. And I know because I live in Miami. But we'll move on. We'll move on from that. For more school, where there's already billions of dollars invested. When is enough enough? When is enough enough for some people? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna leave it right there. Really, I could have kept going with her stupid shit, but three little ideas is enough. And the reason why I don't go into her, because she's supposed to be a political activist, right? And a U.S. representative. Why I don't go into her record as a representative is because she hasn't passed not one law, not one bill into law that she's proposed has passed. Most of them, 90% of them, don't even make it to the fucking floor. Which means people don't even want to listen to this bitch. They look at it and say, this is not going to work out. This has already been done. Google what bill has AOC turned into a law, and then they're going to bring, because there's none, so they're going to give you the list of all the ones she's tried. And you're going to sit there, you're going to scroll, and 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 you're going to scroll. And most of them were introduced. A couple of them made it to the Senate floor, but if she passed one, it slipped me. It slipped me.